Hi there, this is Sarah Grace. I'm going to be showing you how you can continue some math facts practice while you're at home. So what I want you to do is to go find two dice. They could be six-sided dice or they could be dice that have more sides. I found these in one of my board games. I also want you to get something that you can roll your dice on, because I promise you, if you're doing this over and over again, somebody in your house is gonna get annoyed. So to prevent that, get something to roll your dice on. See, I couldn't even hear that. Your parents will be very happy. And then I want you to find a piece of notebook paper and a pencil. Start by folding your piece of notebook paper in half and in half again. You're gonna write your first set of problems in this column right here. Find a timer and set it for a minute. I'm using a timer on my computer. If you type in timer in the Google search, you can find a timer to use and you can set it for 1 minute, just like we do for Mad Minute in the classroom. Once I hit the start button on my timer, I'm going to start rolling one dice. I'm going to set the other dice on the 2 because I want to focus on my times 2s for this. So every time I roll one, I'm going to write 2 times whatever I roll. And this was 1. So I'd write 2 times 1 equals, and I would write the answer for that. I'll roll again. 2 times 3. I would write that and the answer. And I'm going to try to do as many as I can in 1 minute. On your mark, get set, go. Oh, okay. So that was a minute. I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I'm gonna take this multiplication sheet. I'm gonna look at my times 2s here and see if I got them right. I'm gonna double check. Yep. You could also take this to somebody else in your house and have them check it for you. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go again and I'm gonna see if I can get more than 14. I'll go in this next column. And it's okay if you leave these here, that's fine. You don't have to fold it over to hide them. Okay. So I'm gonna set my timer for 1 minute again. Let's see if I can beat my time. On your mark, get set, go. Okay, so I obviously beat what I got last time, 14, so 15, 16, 17, 18. So I could keep trying to beat this. I would focus on one math fact per week and do this every day. So I could focus on my times twos this week. Next week I could focus on my times threes. You can also do this with addition. If you're not really ready for multiplication, you could decide that you're going to do your plus twos. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. 2 plus 6 equals 8. 2 plus 3 equals 5, and so on. And try to do as many as you can in 1 minute. Again, focusing on just one number. And then when you feel like you're getting really, really good, you can roll them both and mix it up. But I would wait until you've gotten really good at each of your math facts to do that. You could also do subtraction. And what I would recommend is you just choose a higher number and only use one dice. So let's say I'm going to choose 12. So 12 minus 4 equals 12 minus 1 equals 12 minus 5 equals, and so on. One more thing that you can do to make this a little simpler is before you even start the timer, if you know you're doing your times twos, you could write a bunch of those. That way, you can just focus on your math facts and you don't have to worry so much about the writing. I could even put my equal sign in. And then when I roll, all I have to do, when I start the timer and I start rolling, all I have to do is fill that in. Like that. We can still call this Mad Minute. It's a little different than what we do in the classroom, but it's one way to continue working on our math facts, especially if you're third years, to keep them fresh for when you're moving up to upper elementary. So let me know if you try this out. I hope you're all doing well, and I miss you very, very much.